Hey, good morning, everybody. We are so glad you're here today. And we mean that from the very bottom of our hearts. Hey, Miss Harrison, I'm glad you're here
Good
today,
morning.
too.
Good
So
morning. Good morning.
happy Friday. And Miss Harrison is going to start us off with the first announcement.
All right, guys. Excellent job to the following students for submitting projects for the National History Day event: Elena B., Thomas T., Alyssa S., Nev P., Lexi N., Trevor C., and Adam Markham. Way to go, guys.
Absolutely, guys. Way to be there and get it done. Speaking of being there and getting things done, advisory is a really big deal. So if you're a BCA kiddo, you should be watching this at about 8:40 because you have your work time before then. If you are a hybrid learner, then you guys are watching this at 8 a.m. and you guys are all your assignments are dropping at the same time today because it is a remote learning day. Yesterday was your good old-fashioned snow day. Today is remote learning, and we all need to be game on. During advisory, we talk about Naviance, which is your college and career, a lot of your college and career preparation. We have also been working on something called Character Strong, which is a really important thing just about learning how to be a good human, character education. So be there. We're going to start linking that to the Broom Bash. We're going to start linking that to Renaissance Rewards and Renaissance Rallies. So it counts, it matters. Be there.
Absolutely. And speaking of our character strong education, your character dare this week is this similar to last week of but being to be. Who are you going to be? Who are you trying to be? So this week we're kind of focusing on the humility aspect of that, where we're asking you to go out and ask others how you can be more of whatever your characteristic is that you're looking for. How can you be more graceful? How could you be excuse me, how could you be more humble? How could you be kinder? How things like that. So get out there and show a little bit of humility and ask folks how they can help you be stronger.
That's exactly right. And that's a really hard thing to do, to be honest. I'm asking my team all the time, what is it that I can do better to make this goal happen? And it does take a little bit of self-reflection and humility to say, you know what, you're right, I need to be better at that. So be humble and be bold in your humility, which means you're brave enough to ask others. All right, let's talk about some shout outs. We want to give a shout out to Colin T because he's a good friend and he helps me with my work, and that is from Zachary S.
All right, we need because you're sorry, if you're having a bad day, he can make it a good one just by putting a smile on your face. And that's from Kyla P.
That is awesome. And one for Gabe S because he did a great job getting the Grit Award for being a great friend. And that is from Jacob M. And the Grit Reward is one of those Ren card things. And Gabe is also an advisory. So thank you very much. So keep being awesome. Hey, check out the house competition, guys. Again, Bears are in the lead this time. It keeps going back and forth, back and forth. So just keep doing what we're doing, guys. We know the third 9 weeks will be ending soon, and we'll have another house bash to give. All right. One of my favorite parts of the morning, Miss Harrison. What is our bad dad joke for the day?
All right, guys, you ready? So, how do you stop an astronaut's baby from crying? You rock it.
I love those. Guys, please do keep sending those to stephanie.dillman@bullet.kyschools.us. All right. Usually we'd be talking about the quote of the day, but we've got a big announcement. Next week is the Random Act of Kindness Week all across Bullitt County. And BMS Cares is a program that we are going to start. We do kindness all the time at Bernheim Middle School. You guys know that. We want to challenge families, faculty, parents, and the community. We're going to do just as many random acts of kindness as we can. We want to do that all the time, but we're going to kind of do a little bit of celebration of those next week. So again, kindness is part of the Bernheim Middle School fabric of what we do all the time. Be bold and kindness. It's what we do. And Miss Harrison is going to kind of explain to you how the BMS Cares Random Act of Kindness Challenge will work.
So if you remember back before Christmas holiday break, we actually did a challenge that week as well. It's very similar to that. So you're going to have a challenge board where we're asking you for every day next week, so those 5 days, that you're going to do 2 challenges a day. You've also got an extra list of challenges besides what's on the challenge board you can do. So you can repeat a challenge 1 time. So there's a form that's going to be linked that you're going to be able to see in your Google Forms. It's on Facebook, things like that. Once you've completed the challenge, you upload the form with your videos, your pictures, anything that you need to add to. And then this is the thing. So while we don't always you don't want to be rewarded for being kind, but because it's a challenge, we're going to give it out an award each day. But the cool part of this one is there's actually 2 prizes for each person that gets picked. And the second prize is a little thing for you to pay it forward to give to somebody else, which I think is way cool. So when you do this, we're going to, if you're going to put it on social media and things like that, we got a couple hashtags for you to use with their random acts of kindness. We'd love to see that out there on your social media.
There you go. Way to go. And if you've got any questions, please do ask your advisory teachers. And Miss Tiffany Jenkins and Miss Amy Bush will both have details for you as well. So there's the random act of kindness board. And you'll see some of those are about taking care of yourself as well, because it's important to be kind to yourself as well. And here are some of those extras that Miss Harrison was talking about. And one of my favorite came from our Bernheim Middle School CEOs is take some time to play with your sibling. I am one of, get this, 10 kids. I had 9 sisters, and truly it was an act of kindness sometimes to play with them. So take some time, play with your siblings, and just make a happy memory for them. So guys, we are super excited about BMS Cares Random Act of Kindness Week. All right, your quote of the day: you must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. And that is from Rosa Parks. All right, guys, we are every student, every day, creating a legacy of excellence. And Miss Harrison, would you take us out with the Bruin Way?
I will, but before I take us out, just a reminder for all of our in-person folks, bring a writing utensil. We're going to play some bingo again this week, so bring your writing utensil to lunch on your in-person days. And as always, folks, don't forget to follow the Bruin Way. Be respectful, be responsible, be safe, be here, and be bold in kindness, courage, and excellent work ethic. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. We're game on, Bruin Nation.